Consider this before we go any further. Two retirement accounts can hold the exact same investments and share the exact same goal of building wealth, yet choosing the wrong one will quietly cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your entire lifetime. Most people are currently using the wrong one without realizing it. This happens because the industry often fails to explain the core distinction. We often treat the 401k and the Roth IRA as types of investments. In reality, they are tax wrappers. These wrappers house your assets, the index funds, stocks, and bonds you already know. The only real difference between them is the specific moment the government takes its cut of your money. A traditional 401k takes your money pre-tax today. It grows for decades, but the IRS waits at the finish line. When you retire, every dollar you withdraw is taxed as ordinary income. The Roth IRA reverses that mechanic. You pay taxes on your contribution up front. Your money grows, and when you reach retirement, you keep every dollar. The withdrawals are entirely tax-free. The government also limits your access. Currently, a 401k allows for a $23,000 annual contribution, while the Roth IRA caps you at just $7,000. Deciding between them requires a strategic choice about your tax timeline. You are choosing whether to settle your bill with the IRS today or gamble on what the tax rates will be tomorrow. To see how this plays out, let's look at Jordan. Jordan is 28, earns $65,000 a year, and is in the 22. Over a 25-year retirement, taxes could easily drain over $330,000 from the account. Now, look at the Roth IRA path. Jordan pays the 22% tax now, leaving significantly less starting capital to invest each month. This lower starting point means the Roth account only reaches $666,000. However, because Jordan locked in that 22% rate early, the entire balance is shielded. In retirement, Jordan pays $0 in taxes, regardless of how high tax rates have climbed. Comparing the final spendable outcomes, Jordan keeps $524,000 in the 401k versus the full $666,000 in the Roth. By choosing to pay taxes at today's lower rate, Jordan earns an extra $142,000 in net wealth. For younger earners, the Roth IRA acts as a hedge. It allows you to pay your tax bill while your income is low, protecting your future growth from the higher tax brackets you'll likely occupy later in life. The math flips for high earners like Alex. Alex is 40, makes $180,000 a year, and is currently losing 32%. Because the tax rate at withdrawal is much lower than the 32% rate Alex dodged today, the proportional damage to the 401k is minimal. If Alex used a Roth, they would have to pay that 32% tax up front. This cripples the initial volume of the investment, meaning millions of dollars in potential compounding are lost before the timeline even begins. Even with tax-free withdrawals, the Roth IRA cannot recover from that early loss of capital. The traditional 401k wins here, leaving Alex with an extra $70,000 in actual wealth. For those in their peak earning years, the traditional 401k is a tool to avoid high current taxes. You are betting that your tax rate will be lower when you are no longer drawing a high salary. Beyond the math, we have to consider the rigid IRS rules that govern these wrappers. These rules often dictate how you can actually use your money before and during retirement. A 401k offers very little liquidity. If you need to access that money before age 59 and a half, you will generally face a 10% penalty, plus the standard income taxes. Your wealth is effectively locked away. The Roth IRA operates differently. You can withdraw your original contributions at any time, for any reason, without penalty. This allows the account to function as a high-tier emergency fund while it continues to grow. We also have to account for the government's timeline. The IRS eventually uses required minimum distributions to force you to liquidate your accounts so they can collect their taxes. At age 73, a 401k forces you to take withdrawals, whether you need the money or not. The Roth IRA has no such requirement. Your money can stay in the account compounding tax-free for as long as you live. A Roth IRA provides a level of control and flexibility that the 401k lacks. For many, that permanent control over their retirement timeline is worth more than the pure mathematical spread. The decision ultimately rests on where you believe your tax rate is headed. If your income is currently under $100,000, favoring the Roth IRA allows you to lock in historically low rates. If you earn over $150,000, the traditional 401k becomes your primary shield against the government's highest tax brackets. Most experts avoid choosing one or the other. Instead, they use a specific sequence to maximize the benefits of both accounts simultaneously. Step 1 is to secure the full employer match in your 401k. This is a guaranteed 100% return on your investment. Leaving this on the table is the only truly wrong move you can make. Once you have the match, pivot to the Roth IRA. Maximize this account to build your tax-free wealth bucket and secure the liquidity we discussed earlier. If you have more to invest, return to the 401k to finish your contributions. This creates a balanced portfolio where some money is taxed now and some later, providing maximum tax diversification. This strategy protects you against future changes in U.S. tax law. By holding both accounts, you have the flexibility to draw from whichever bucket is most advantageous when you retire. Properly navigating these tax wrappers is the foundational decision of your personal wealth building. It ensures that the hundreds of thousands of dollars you earn stay in your pocket rather than the government's.